Hi Virgo, welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. I know it's been a while. I've kind of been on an ascension journey. I have a link below to my other channel that tells you all about what happened to me over the last few years on my journey. If you're interested in that, also over there is all things about ascension. If you would like a personal reading, there is also a link below to book time with me. Okay. So I'm going to use the Good Tarot. This is going to be kind of, as I'm getting back into this, short and sweet, just getting your overall energy, and then we'll do some clarifying with the Rider Waite. Okay. So overall energy for Virgo. Virgo. Oh, you're in crossroads. So you could be at a crossroads ready to make a decision in some way. Decision about the future. And I feel like it's an important decision. Like it's going to be kind of like a make or break it type of thing. I also have a feeling that whichever way you go, what I'm hearing, um, will be the right way. But it's like go with your gut, go with what feels right, best for you, not what other people want you to do. Okay, and then you have the Page of Water or Page of Cups. I read the Good Tarot a little bit differently. Um, so I feel like there's a new energy coming towards you. Something that could be unexpected, something that, um, and it could have something to do with this decision that you're getting ready to make. It's like, say you make that decision and you move forward on it, but something new comes from you making that decision, and it's going to be something unexpected but good. Okay. And, water energy is all about our emotions, the things that we care about, the things that we love. So I feel like, I just said, like, go in a direction of something that, works best for you, something that you want, something that you desire, that you would love to do. Okay. But I feel like it's going to come to you differently than how you expected it to be. Okay. And then you have the messenger of earth. So it's also like say the Nine of Pentacles. And I feel like, remember I said again, you, it's kind of like a thing of you have two directions to go. And say one is something that you really love, would love to do, would bring your heart's desire. But the other one may be making more money, but it's not really something you're, you know, ecstatic about. So the decision to go in a direction of something that you would love to do, say for instance, may only make you 30,000. Whereas the other direction is not something you really want to do, but it might make you 100,000. But I feel like if you go in the direction of the thing that you love, it's going to end up bringing you abundance anyway. Okay. All right, let's get some clarifiers. For Virgo, clarify the Page of Water for Virgo. It's temperance. Whatever this direction is that you want to go in is going to bring like balance to your life. Okay. It could be, again, there's this kind of two cups here of making a decision type of thing. Um, Also, I don't know if you noticed, there's a crown here in the background, and there's also mountains back there. Mountains in tarot kind of stand for like a challenge that you may have gone through, and that the crown is telling, it's saying that you've mastered that challenge in some way. So you've got over some kind of hurdle, and now it's kind of like coming to this decision point of, okay, what am I ready to do next or choose? Or if it's between two people or, two romantic things, because since you have water energy here too, could be again about a career, maybe two places that you want to go travel to. You know, I feel like whatever it is going to bring you balance in some way to your life. Okay, what else? Revert. Block that out. Sorry, people. All right, so I'm gonna have to block this out. You have the star here. Sorry, I had to skip over. Could always forget to cover her up. Where's my paper at? Sorry, dropping everything now. Okay, I'm gonna have to kind of block that out. So you got two cards here of healing energy along with the tower. And sorry if I'm repeating because I had to kind of edit this because I forgot to do her, cover her. And then the star. So star also talks about healing. It's also talking about like following um, your wish, what it is that you want to do, right? Remember, as I said, making that decision based on what brings you joy, not what someone else wants for you, right? Then you have the Page of Swords here, which is kind of saying, talks about like learning something new or getting information or receiving a message in some way. So it could be too that you've made your decision and now kind of waiting for a message or email or a text to say, okay, we received your answer. And this could also be about learning something new. Okay, that maybe you decided to go back to school. It was either to go to a new job or to go back to school, and deciding that you were going to go to school instead of going right into a job. Okay, hopefully all that makes sense. Sorry about that. Okay, and now we have the Three of Swords. So I feel like that has to do with this tower thing. So there could be, remember I said there was some kind of challenge that you needed to get over. Um, and it could have been some kind of, again, it's mental energy. So even though there's heartbreak here in some way, it could have been, say, um, I know in a reading I just did, it's like there's been a bunch of layoffs. So having a heartbreak in that way, okay, mentally, what am I going to do now that I've lost my job? But now having to make a decision, okay, am I going to go back to school or now do I seek another job? But what is it that I truly desire to do? Okay, but either way, whatever decision that you make, it's going to bring balance to you. And this upheaval could have been that layoff, could have just been, leaving your job, which kind of upsets our lives in any way, even if we make that decision to leave, or, if we were fired. But it's now that we have a choice to follow our heart's desire and also to do some healing from that. Okay. All right. I'm going to leave it there, Virgo. Thank you so much for being here. And if you would like your own personal reading, again, there is a link below. And please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.